Hello, I'm Alan Pixley and welcome to Guinness World Records DSA UK Challenge, the show. I'll be your host for this record-breaking event. And a big welcome from Dwarf Association UK and their families and friends. We got a wide selection of DSA UK team members from across the UK online with us, and we'll be finding out who in the association has what it takes to become legendary. Now, this year, due to COVID, the national games were postponed. So instead, we're giving every one of you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to become a Guinness World Records title holder and have some fun competing and joining forces with each other. Now, joining me live, pitchside from the Guinness World Records Champions Arena Stadium for the record-breaking action is the stato of record-breaking information himself, Mr. Paul O'Neill. Good morning, Paul.
Good morning, Alan. It's good to be here, good to be involved. And we've been seeing lots of action in the last couple of weeks with the Guinness World Records title for the longest tennis ball pass and catch chain, which lots of people have been taking part in. Now, we're not going to find out the result until Monday, but of a few highlights. First, people who I was interested in was Lisa O'Hare, John Whiteford, Jerry Marshall and Leanne Kilpatrick, all who seem to be press ganged into taking part in the pub. They're all in the same pub. Now, Leanne's nonchalant one-handed catch looks about 3 drinks into me, Alan, but it was a great catch. Also spied from the tennis ball catches, Kayla Lavis. Now, the dodgy throw to her didn't put down her fine, cat-like reflexes to catch the ball. Some fine catching from the youngster there. Also, we had Saul Wilton, and it was a great throw and catch from Saul. But the effect of the chain from person to person is kind of lost because we can hear Saul's tennis ball hitting Mum's best crockery out of picture. And the final one was perhaps the youngest competitor in the catch and pass, who was Nicola Treby. She perhaps our youngest challenger. She has a throw of steel. Go back and have a look at it. It's like someone throwing Thor's hammer into the rest of the Avengers and taken them out. It could have had someone's eye out, and it could have probably taken out the whole extension. They probably got somewhere open plan view onto the garden, Alan. It's impressive skills from the youngster, and it bodes well for some fine record breaking from the DSA this weekend.
Oh, well, we look very much forward to finding out the result later in the weekend. Now, there's so much record breaking happening this weekend. Let's take a quick look at the schedule and find out what's going on. So right now, of course, at 10 a.m., it's the launch show. So welcome everyone once again. And then as soon as this finishes, qualification opens. And this weekend, we have 5 Guinness World Records titles for you to get involved in. There's a team of 4 record. There's 2 team of 2 records, 2 individual records. And the climax of the weekend will be Monday at 5 p.m. Our Champions Arena show, where the top qualifiers from each of the records will get to go for the records themselves. Now, what are you most looking forward to, Stato?
Well, we've got some DSA regulars in the lineup that we're hoping are going to take part. We've got Tom, Tim, Nigel, Hayley and Trish. They're all online and ready to take part. We hope that Tom is not going to break his metatarsal in the first 30 seconds this time, as he did when he went to the World Dwarf Games in Canada. It's a pretty extreme way of getting a free holiday, Alan. Also, we're hoping that our ambassadors, the 4 ambassadors, Penny, Arthur, Steve and April, are all MBEs or OBEs, but will they have the grit, the determination to become the legendary Guinness World Records title holder, perhaps the greatest award of all, Alan?
Indeed. Well, we look forward to finding out. Now, as always, with all sporting events, there is a third person in the studio, and that's all of you in the Guinness World Records chat function. Now, you'll find this on the right-hand side of the Zoom screen. I'm sure you're all used to using Zoom by now, but let's test that it works. This is your chance to get involved in our live event. What I want you to do now is type the person in the DSA UK or a member of your family or a friend or a celebrity that you think has the skills or dedication to be a Guinness World Records title holder. Get ready. I want you to type their name in the chat now. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, all of the records that we're attempting over the weekend are the real deal, Alan. They are genuine Guinness World Records titles. Guinness World Records gets around 1,000 new record applicants every single week, but only a small percentage achieve the famous certificate. And everyone here today and this weekend will have a chance to break a Guinness World Records title. Many will strive, but only a few will thrive. I'm seeing tons of names coming in. We've got Joshua Grist, Team Wales, Go Ellie Perks, Sir Wilton. Again, fantastic throw from him. Sophie Renwick, Thea McGill. Oh, a couple of people with Thea McGill there. Will Palmer, Jack Shepherd, Lorcan, Team Southwest. That will be particularly close to you, Alan. Your son's name, Lorcan. We've got Mike Pope, Finley Davison, Sophie York, Team West. There's a lot of regional stuff here. Arthur Dean, Jacob Cliff, Donna and Pete Bonner, Tom, Neil McVie. We've got loads, Alan. This could be competitive.
So I can't remember who was the quickest off the mark there. Let's just say it was Lorcan. So there was the name of the person who was quickest off the mark in the chat. Now, speed is one of the key involvements in many Guinness World Records titles, and it's one of the key involvements that you'll be attempting today.
That's right, Alan. And this is Usain Bolt, arguably one of the most iconic of all record holders. And this is from 2009 when the Jamaican runner completed the fastest 100 meters ever in a groundbreaking time of 9.58 seconds. Now, Usain Bolt has a stack of world records, including the fastest 200 meters and the most gold medals at the World IAAF World Championships.
Speaking of speed, what's happening in this picture, please, Stato?
Now, speaking of speed, this is Speed Speaking, and this is Sean Shannon. He's the fastest talker in the world, and Sean can recite the famous Hamlet speech, to be or not to be, in 23.8 seconds. Listen to this. Wow, indeed. That's a whopping 655 words per minute. Now, I wonder if anyone tuning in today could challenge Sean's speed speaking record.
Okay, DSA, is there anyone in the association or members of your family that you think could attempt this record, or is lightning quick, or just loves to talk a lot? I've already met some DSA members that talk a lot already. But type their name in the chat. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, Stato, important question from me. Was Sean the speed speaker ever in the famous Guinness World Records book?
Well, it's lucky that you asked me that, Alan, because I am an encyclopedia of facts, and I know that on page 176 in the 2017 edition, he appears there. Now, the first Guinness World Records book was launched in 1955, and since then the book has sold over 147 million copies. Only the Bible and the Quran have sold more. It is also the most stolen book from US libraries, which tells you something perhaps about the book's enduring appeal or the loose morals of the US leadership. Now, I'm seeing, Alan, over here, Will Palmer, Tim Shepherd has put Will Palmer forward as a fast talker. Fran Mills is up there. Hayley Davidson's been nominated as a speed talker, talks a lot. April Barrett, Penny, Mike Pope again. Mike Pope turned up a couple of times. His name, he's a fast talker. And we've got Daniel Allen and our Ma Barrett. Ma Barrett, I'm looking forward to Ma Barrett, Alan. She sounds like she could break some records.
Excellent. What a wide selection of people. I've met Hayley, actually. She can talk a bit, Hayley, and Mike as well. Now, what you also need to be a record breaker is courage. What on earth is happening here, Stato?
Yeah, this is the Guinness World Records for the most needles inserted in the head. It's Wang Shengchu from China who managed 2,188 needles.
Now, which person in DSA is sharp and to the point? Or who would you like to stick 2,188 needles in their head? Let's find out in the chat. You know how to work it now. 3, 2, 1, go. Where was this record attempted, please, Stato?
This is Turkey, and it was attempted in 2013 on the Guinness World Records TV show Rekolar Danyesi in Istanbul. Now, Guinness World Records has a global TV audience of 750 million people, and it also has a huge social media presence with about 7.9 million people on YouTube as subscribers and counting. Now, I'm looking over at the chat, Alan, and again, the people I'm seeing here is Steve Scott. People want Tim Shepherd. Again, he's volunteering. A lot of people is Tim Shepherd. He wants to stick needles in Steve Scott's head. Mike Pope wants to stick them in Hayley Davidson's head, and Hayley Davidson wants to stick them in Mike Pope's head. We've got a grudge match already, Alan. We've got a grudge match. And Nigel likes his job too much to answer that question. Maybe just stick them in your own head, Nigel.
Excellent answer, Nigel. Now, every once in a while, someone comes along who can inspire us all to be better. Have a look at this picture here. Well, I'm sure everyone knows who this is, but the question I have for Paul is, does Ellie have any Guinness World Records titles?
Yes, Ellie Simmons, as well as achieving 4 Paralympic gold medals, she is also the Guinness World Records title holder for the fastest 800 metres freestyle bar, female para swimmer in the S6 category. And she did this in 2011 in Berlin, Germany. Ellie, of course, is the patron or one of the patrons of DSA UK.
Okay, important question. Now, which other people with dwarfism inspire you? We want to know who your heroes are in the chat. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, Paul, did you see Ellie Simmons do her shout out on Facebook for the tennis ball pass?
I did, Alan. It was great to see her taking part. And again, remember that we'll be finding out the result of that on Monday at 5 p.m.
Okay, the power of Facebook. Now, Guinness World Records is popular on Facebook as well, right?
That's correct, Alan. We have over 23 million followers on Facebook, 4 million on Instagram, and we are very big on TikTok. In fact, we are the biggest brand in the world with over 12 million followers. And I feel like I should do a little dance now and put it on TikTok, but I won't do that. I'll go over to the chat and see who's inspiring us. We have, Ellie, obviously, Sinead Burke, interestingly, she's going to come up in just a minute. Kieran Duke, who's a thrower, Carol's helpfully put in there. Penny and Arthur Dean, Jack Shepherd, Callum Holmes, Donna Walters, April Barrett. Everyone at DSA is amazing, says Tom to everybody. I'm sure you're correct, Tom. Penny and Arthur, all of the volunteers, Tim, Nigel, and Tom. Mike Pope, he's trying to gain some kudos back with the people that he's all wants to stick pins in their heads and everyone else. And Matt Yorker said, too many to name. It's a diplomatic answer worthy of the Academy Awards. Thank you, Matt.
So here are a few more little people who have made it into the famous Guinness World Records books over the years.
Yeah, this is Warwick Davis. Now, interestingly, Warwick has the Guinness World Records title for the highest grossing actor at the global box office in supporting roles. And Warwick has obviously starred in most of the Star Wars films and also the Harry Potter franchises. Now, his films have made a combined £10 billion and counting.
What? £10 billion?
Yes.
Now,
oh, indeed.
This lady popped up earlier, and I recognise her because she actually visited the Guinness World Records office virtually. This is Sinead Burke, right?
That is correct, Alan. I just have to say that someone's put in that Warwick's a good badminton player, and he's been at lots of the DSA events as well. So that's kind of cool to have him in. But also, yeah, Sinead as well. We're very inspiring. We know that she came and talked to us at Guinness World Records, which was a fantastic talk. And she's the first little person on the cover of Vogue magazine, of which she won a Guinness World Records title for. Now, the cover choice was made by the magazine's guest editor, Her Royal Highness Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, who selected Sinead as one of the most important trailblazing challengers in Britain and Ireland. Sinead is a passionate campaigner for disability rights and was born with chondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism.
Right, okay. Now, today we are all connecting online and some of us remotely. But Stato, do we have any records where teams have had to work remotely to achieve Guinness World Records titles?
Yes, of course. Now, this is Felix Baumgartner, and the record here is the first human to break the sound barrier. He fell from the stratosphere at a speed of 843.6 miles per hour, or if you prefer, 1,357.6 kilometers per hour. It was fast either way. Now, this was one of 9 records achieved by Felix and the Red Bull team. And obviously, they had to work remotely, and communication in remote working was a key foundation to their success.
Okay, for the final time, please type the name of the person in the DSA UK that you think is out of this world, or perhaps you would like them to jump from Earth from a very great height. 3, 2, 1, go.
So we're going to see, it's a double-edged sword. Are they out of this world, or do we want them to jump from a very great height? We're not too sure. Now, Nigel's got off the fence here, Alan. He's got off the fence and he's jumping from a very great height onto Tim Shepherd, who we think we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he thinks Tim is out of this world and that he doesn't want him to just jump from a great height. Kerry Davis is volunteering herself to jump from a very great height, or maybe she's out of this world. I like to think that every member of the DSA is out of this world. Mike Pope leaving no error in his message there. He's not saying that he wants him to jump from a great height. Pete Bonner, his beard will slow him down, or tummy. I think that Pete's going to be involved in some of the more athletic challenges by the sounds of it. Jack Shepherd, Sid's got involved. Sid Roskilly has said that Jack Shepherd is, I'm going to say, out of this world, Alan. It's a feel-good morning. I'm feeling good this weekend. Jack Shepherd, out of this world. Tim Shepherd as well, Sally Smith saying. I think maybe that Sally wants him to jump from a great height, though.
We perhaps need some clarification. Now, very important, it's time to find out what records you will be attempting over the weekend. Paul.
So our first record, we're heading off to the pool, but this is a challenge. You don't need to go in the pool, get wet, or even swim. And this is the fastest time to complete 16 jumping jacks as a relay in a team of 4. Now we've got Tom is going to be our demonstrator here. Now you have to start and do a proper jumping jack as Tom is showing us there with your bodies and your hands to the side. You jump out and you jump in. You've got to go one at a time. There has to be 4 of you. And the next person cannot go until the previous person has finished their jumping jack. If you overlap, you're going to be disqualified, so don't overlap. You want to work out a good communication system and talk to each other remotely, and you could become a record holder.
Okay, interesting. That's the first one. Can we see the second record challenge, please?
Yeah, we're heading over to the track for the hill to toe relay. This is for a team of 2 people, and a few things that you need to be made aware of. One is you must be barefoot, and we must be able to see your feet during the video, otherwise we don't know if you're doing it properly. Now your heels and toes must touch. The first person goes, you count 10 of them out. When they are finished, the next person goes. And we've got Hayley Davidson is being our volunteer in the video here, Alan. When the second person completes 10, time is taken, upload your video, and legendary status could be on its way to you.
I like that one. I can see maybe you and I attempting that record later on this weekend, although not too sure about the bare feet. I'm sure about showing off my feet. Okay, let's see the next record, please, Paul.
Well, we're going to stay on the track and field, but we're heading inwards to the field event, and this is a throwing one. It's for a team of 2. This is tough, Alan. We've got Mike Pope and Kim Dean showing us how it's done. Now, there's a few things and a few instructions here. Firstly, that you need a coin. It needs to be legal tender. That piece of A4 paper that Kim is showing us is to measure the distance. Don't get closer than the A4 piece of paper. And you must flick it as via a sort of football referee at the start of a game. You can't just throw it into the cup. You've got to flick it. And you must take alternate attempts. And the record is for the most coins into the cup in 30 seconds. Now, when you get to the end of the 30 seconds, you both need to tip out the coins and show us how many you got in each one. And Mike and Kim are doing about as well as I would have done now. I think that's Mike showing us how many coins he's got there. He didn't get them in at all. He just put them in earlier from his piggy bank. But you've got to count them out to show us so that we can do that. And again, remember, don't get too close to the cup. It's got to be a standard mug.
Yeah, I'd like that one as well. I could have a go at that, I think. Yeah, just a mug and some paper and some coins. That's no problem. Okay, what about individual records? Any individual records on show?
Yes, so we've got Katie Rillett Young is showing us the way to do this one, and this the fastest time to fold and throw three paper aircraft. You need to start off with three blank sheets of paper. Well, they don't have to be blank, but they have to be unfolded, and you have to make a proper paper aeroplane. You can't just screw it up into a ball and throw it and say it's a UFO or something, Alan. You have to make a proper aeroplane, as Katie is showing us here, basically. Both hands have to be on the table. We have to see the paper at all times. You can't keep any underneath and suddenly, like a magic trick, bring them out. And the other thing about the aeroplanes is they've got to fly reasonably well. And you'll see Katie step back and throw it. It's got to fly properly, like a paper aeroplane, therefore being a proper plane. And you've got to make three of them. Again, we're seeing Katie making her second one here. This is going to take a little bit longer, Alan, than some of the other challenges, but it's about finesse as well as speed. And of course, the important thing is when you throw your paper aeroplane, make sure that it doesn't stray into Belarusian airspace. And the time will be taken when the final throw is completed.
Okay, yeah. I like that one as well. I can see myself maybe doing that one. I'm not a great paper aircraft maker. Now, our final record, please, Stato.
Heading back to the pool, but not the pool because you don't have to get wet and you don't have to be able to swim. But this is star jumps, Hayley Davidson. Hayley's great at these, Alan. I want everyone to watch her technique here. This is the most star jumps in 30 seconds. Star jumps are different to jumping jacks. Hayley's going to show us how. Because basically you have to go into a crouch position and jump out into a star before returning back to your crouch position. What a star Hayley is. Look at that. That's great technique, Alan. I would be exhausted right about now. But Hayley carries on going. I think she could be up for the record there.
Let's hope so. Now, they are the 5 Guinness World Records challenges that are available over this May bank holiday weekend. Now, very important because there's lots of information there to take in. All of these videos, all of the rules and how you upload the videos and how you play are available on the DSA UK website. That's www.dsauk.org, which we'll put into the chat. I'm sure you guys all know how to find the website. And that's where you find everything that you need to take part in these records. Remember, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Imagine being able to brag to your friends you're a Guinness World Records title holder. Now, Stato, we've got the records, but what we also need is an official Guinness World Records adjudicator. Who have we got joining us on this event, please, Paul?
Well, on Monday at 5 p.m, we'll be joined by our official adjudicator, Daniel Hickson. Adjudicator Daniel is a familiar face to the Guinness World Records studio. And Daniel has worked with Guinness World Records for over 5 years and adjudicated on over 100 Guinness World Records titles all over the globe.
Okay, and what's happening in this picture, please?
So this is adjudicator Daniel adjudicating the largest picnic table, which is 9'9" high by 18 foot wide, or about 3 meters by 5.5 if you prefer the metric system. This was achieved by Global Village in the UAE in Dubai on the 6th of January 2021. And Daniel's face is covered, obviously for COVID reasons, but he'll be unmasked and dangerous on Monday.
Okay, now we look forward to seeing Danny and all of you on Monday at 5 o'clock. Now, before we start qualification, I think we may as well attempt a record all together, right here, right now. What record shall we attempt, Stato?
So today we're going to be attempting the Guinness World Records title for the loudest shout by a team.
Excellent. Okay, in order for us to attempt this record, we will be shouting one word, and the word will be quiet.
Now, the current world record holder is the Midas Kansas City Chiefs fans, who recorded their loudest shout at the Arrowhead Stadium in 2014 at a deafening 142.2 decibels.
So you're all going to be shouting the word quiet, and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to ask you in a little while, in a few seconds, to unmute your microphones Then I'm going to count down 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to shout as loud as possible the word quiet. We only get one shot at this. Here it comes. Everyone unmute your microphones now.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Good girl, Mel.
Okay, please mute your microphones again.
How's going on?
That was. How did they do, Stato?
It was impressive, everybody, but of course that was just for fun and as a warm-up, because it all depends how loud you are on the volume on my equipment here, so it can't be a loud shout because of the volume of my machine. So but everything from now on is and are genuine record attempts. And also I have to remind everybody that the record attempts are only for people with dwarfism.
Okay. I have to say that from now on, it's all about qualification and attempting official records. Let's have a quick recap of what's happening. Now, all of the information on the records you have seen, you can find again on the DSA UK website. There's the upload forms, there's the leaderboards to see how you're doing, there's all the rules and information as well. And if you get really stuck and you need more support, you can phone the office anytime this weekend, and the number is 0788 9922736, and we'll put this in the chat on the website for you as well. Please remember, very important, as I said before, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to become a Guinness World Records title holder. So I encourage all of you to have a go at least one of the challenges. This Zoom call is going to remain open when we finish in just a few seconds, the next 30 minutes, and our head coach, Guinness World Records coach Fiona, and Tom from the DSA will be on hand to answer any questions you may have. Also, on Sunday, please look out for the halftime highlight show, where we will be showcasing some of the attempts so far and checking out, most importantly, who is top of the leaderboard. Any final words from our record information Stato man?
Just to remember that all the videos, the demonstration videos, are on the DSA website, and also all of the rules for all of the record breaking. Make sure you have a careful read of those. And there's a couple of other things when you're doing your record breaking: practice, then practice some more. Record breaking is 99% perspiration, 1% inspiration, but 100% fun. Good luck, DSA UK, and keep record breaking.
Okay, from myself and Stato, we wish you the best of luck for the weekend's activities, and we'll see you live again Monday, 5 o'clock for the Champions Arena show. Thank you and goodbye.
Anybody's got any questions? If they want to unmute themselves, put their camera on, then I will be here to help you answer anything. Hi Tom, how you doing?
Hi, yeah, all good, thank you. Yeah, so I'm sticking around with Fiona. If any, like she says, if anybody's got any questions about any of the challenges, or needs a partner or a team of 4 and they haven't got one just yet, we're open to supporting members get teams together. And yeah, just something to quickly mention as well, so the individual challenges, so the star jumps and the paper aeroplane, that individual must be a member with dwarfism. And the teams of 4 and teams of 2 challenges, there must be at least one person. So you can do it with mums, dads, brothers, sisters, but there needs to be at least one person with a dwarfism condition in that team or pair. Just to clarify all of that. But does anybody who's sticking around, have any questions about the challenges. I know that the upload forms and QR codes, like there were for the tennis ball challenges, has been uploaded. Go on, Saul.
Hi. How back do you have to stand with the paper airplanes?
How far back?
So you need to have your mug and then an A4 sheet of paper. And as long as you don't go over that A4 sheet of paper towards the mug, then that's fine. So you can stand as close as you can to the A4 sheet of paper.
Was that did you mean the paper aeroplane?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the paper aeroplanes, doesn't matter how far you stand back, as long as the aeroplane flies towards the camera and we can see the paper aeroplane flying, then that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
So you can make it and then throw it. You don't even need to move back.
Okay.
You're going to have a go at that one, are you, Saul?
Yep.
Cool. Good man.
Good lad. Look forward to seeing that one, Saul.
Get practicing with your paper aeroplane making.
You need to practice first.
Yeah. I went to buy a big stack of paper this week, Saul. I'm going to be having a go at that one, but I reckon you'll be a lot better than I am at building a paper aeroplane.
Exactly, Tim. Yes, practice makes perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Practice does make perfect. And if anybody's old enough, then they'll remember dedication from the record breakers. Yep, dedication is what you need if you want to be a record breaker.
Do we have any other questions from anybody from DSA or anybody who needs a partner or a team of 4?
Hi, Tom. Hi, Fiona.
Hello, Ellie.
Hi, just double checking with the team challenges, it can all be on one video, can it, rather than being on split screen?
Oh, so
good question.
Yeah, very good question. Do you want to go?
So then you'd need to be on 4 individual video calls.
Okay.
But you can be in the same room in this. Oh, well, actually, the same room might be hard. But if you're in the same household, but they all need to be 4 individual calls, so you have to be on your own video call.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. Hi, Fran.
Question.
Yep.
For the cup one and for the aeroplane one, does it have to be in portrait or landscape?
So with this one, it doesn't matter compared to the one that we did with the tennis ball challenge. However, I would probably practice with both, just so that you are getting all of the information that we need to be able to verify that attempt. So if you get your camera set up, I mean, if you're doing it on a laptop, it will always be landscape anyway. If you're doing it on a phone, just have a bit of a practice to make sure that we can see all of the information that we need in order to verify it. So with the cup one, I think it's probably better if it's landscape. With the paper aeroplane, again, it's just about making sure that we can see the aircraft flying.
Thank you.
No worries. Anybody else out there with a burning question?
Yeah, so yeah, it's worth mentioning. So for the teams of 2 and the teams of 4 challenges, they will, because there's a team element to it, they need to be recorded either via Zoom or Skype or Teams or whichever is your preferred method. Whereas the individual challenge, you can do it on Zoom. I've had to play around with it, and you can just start a call with yourself. But the individual challenges you can do on your phone or tablet. But like Fiona said, you need to make sure that the adjudicators and the officials from Guinness World Records can see everything they need to be able to see to verify the challenge.
Yeah, I'd make a point of reading all of the information that's on the DSA website. There you will get all of the rules and guidelines. You'll be able to look at the videos that we've just shown in this launch show. I'd recommend that you have a good read of those first. before you start attempting, and then start practicing.
Yeah. So Matt York, can you be in one video when doing team events? So Matt, in terms of that, so the York family are more than welcome. We'd love to see the York family complete a video, but you would need to be on 4 separate devices for that.
Sorry,
so,
Tom, that was me. Sorry,
Sinead. Hi,
that's all right.
Sinead. Hi,
John,
Sophie.
Sophie's gone
I'm
hiding
going to
now.
sign off, John, and
No,
can
what I
listen
meant
to it
was,
on the other video
can you
call
only be
anyway.
in one
So
team?
thanks very
So if
much.
we did one as a family, but then if Sophie wants to do it
That was
with
possibly
some others in the
screen, this one,
southwest,
yeah.
for example, or
You can upload as many attempts as you want with as many different people as you want. That's not an issue at all. No, you can form a team with whoever and however many teams you want to do.
thank you.
I thought you could only be in the one team of 4. Is that
No, he's
no?
just saying.
No,
he's
I
just
think
listening to the
no,
Zoom
I'm
call.
yeah. I
So
mean,
thank you.
from my point of view, that's fine
Okay.
as long as you've got somebody who's got dwarfism in each of the teams, then have as many attempts with as different people as possible. Although only the person that's at the top of the leaderboard will go forward for the official attempt. That's the only stipulation. I don't have any issue with people forming different partnerships at all.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Do we have any other questions from anyone anywhere? No. So the launch show we will be putting on our website for a recap of things, and I know there's been a number of people who are either at swimming or football and things like that this morning who haven't been able to join us, and they'll be able to catch up with that. But like the host said, if there's anybody who's got any queries or questions over the weekend, if you want to contact the main office, and you'll be put through to Tim, and then he will then signpost you on to either myself, Nigel, or whoever.
Yes, go on, Ellie. Go and start practicing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Anybody else with any burning questions? No, doesn't sound like it at the moment. I'm more than happy to stay on for a while if anybody does. Still quite a few people up there.
There are quite a few people up there, Tom. Yes.
Hey guys, I just want to say good luck to everyone doing the challenges this weekend. I can't wait to see everybody's attempts. I'm already planning my attempts out, what I'm going to do. I can't wait, and I can't wait to see my attempts get absolutely smashed by everyone else as well, because if you saw my coin flip, it was not the greatest when we attempted the video. Weirdly enough, the ones I pulled out for the cup were placed in there. I did not get a few attempts, so I need to start practicing that one more. But hopefully you guys, everyone else, do a lot better job than I could as well. So all the best, everyone. I can't wait to see everybody's attempts. It's going to be amazing. Absolutely incredible. Well done, everyone.
Cheers, Mikey. Good luck, pal.
Good luck, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Bex.
I have questions more out of curiosity than about the challenges themselves.
Mm-hmm.
What's the current record for the ball toss?
The coin toss?
Tennis ball toss? The tennis ball toss.
The tennis ball toss. It's a
What are we trying to break?
new record title. So it's got a minimum, but we're not actually going to give away what the minimum is. And we're going to wait until Monday so that we can make a little bit more of a show and earn us prize.
I like that. I like that. Also, Tom, what's happening tomorrow night? What can we expect?
Yeah,
I just know that it's a party, so, I was just curious.
Tomorrow evening, we will get the halftime highlight show from Guinness World Records, and we will be showing that and hopefully drumming up some more encouragement and saying news at the top and things. And then we've also got a Kahoot quiz set up, which Tim, Nige, Haley and Mike, Mike has been in charge of it, and we've all taken around each, and it's just a chance to see old friends, new friends, and people from the DSAs. We'd obviously all be together usually this time of year, and yeah, I think some people might be dressing up and in shirts, ties, whatever they.
I was going to say, is the dress code casual?
I think whatever. I think people are encouraged to dress up like they would for the gala.
Okay.
I'm not.
Sure.
Yeah, and have a drink of your choice as well if you wish.
Sure, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, the link. Okay, yeah. So Tim's just put in the chat the link for the party tomorrow will be sent out tomorrow morning. It starts at 7 p.m.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Brilliant. Off to get the Davidsons organised. Go on, Hayley. Just another thing to maybe mention, I'll be kind of looking at the social media side of things. So if anybody gets in touch with the Facebook Messenger side of things, I'll be the one answering that to support. So if you can't get through to the office for whatever reason, if there's a number of people ringing at the same time, if you just want to drop a note in the Facebook Messenger thing, there'll be somebody always looking at the DSA social platforms, and we will get back to you as quick as we can to support your Guinness World Record attempts.
I've just been asked a question.
Okay.
I've just been asked a question by text. Can we record the individual challenges on a phone video? If not, what's the best way to do a video call? So I think they're asking, do you use 4 different videos and upload 4 different individual videos for the team challenge? I think that's the question.
Yeah, so that would be a no, Tim. They'd need to be all on the call at the same time. So a Zoom call is probably the easiest way to do it. So you all get on a Zoom call and you have your 4 video calls. But splicing 4 videos together, no, they'd have to be all doing the attempt at the same time.
Yeah, I think for that one, also, as long as one person is on a laptop or desktop, the other people could join via Zoom on a phone, iPad, and the person on the laptop or desktop would be the one who records the challenge.
Yeah.
Can you record an individual challenge on a standard camera, or does that have to be Zoom as well? Ellie, if you can hear, so the individual challenges can be done via phone, tablet, or whatever you choose. It's only the team of 2 and team of 4 which you actually need to be on a video call. You can do the individual ones on a video call, but it's not a necessity or essential. You're very welcome.
Oh, it might be worth mentioning, Tom, that this link is the link for the whole weekend. So this is the same link for Monday as it is today for the final show.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, just to reinforce what Tim said there, the halftime team, not the halftime team, so the Challenge Arena on Monday, which takes place at 5 p.m. We want as many people attending that, so not just the top individuals for each 5 challenges. There can be like a live audience like we've had today for that. So yeah, the link that you've received today will be the same link for that on Monday. But I'm sure we'll be resending it out again on Monday anyway. But because you've got it now, keep it if you can, and do exactly the same as you've done today to join on Monday at 5 p.m.
And then just to follow on from that, qualification for the records finish at 2 p.m. on Monday. So get all of your practice attempts uploaded before 2 p.m. on Monday, and that's when we'll close qualification.
Yeah, and sorry, I'm on top of that as well. So keep an eye on the leaderboard as well. So if you're determined to get through to the challenge arena show, you obviously need to upload the best of your ability and things. But if there's somebody who's kind of above you with who's done it a second quicker or one more star jump, you can enter again to get to kind of overtake them if you wish.
Hello, Tom.
Hi, Arthur.
Good morning. I've
Good
been
morning.
watching all the way through, and it's absolutely fantastic what we're all up to, and just a good luck to everybody. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Fiona.
Arthur.
You're welcome. No worries.
Cheers. Bye for now.
See you soon, Arthur. Okey-doke, guys.
I think we're probably good, Tom. What do you reckon?
No, I agree, Fiona. I think if anybody, this is your last chance to ask.
Last shout out.
Yeah, last shout out, last orders. So yeah, if anybody's got any burning questions now before you go away and practice, please unmute yourselves to let myself and Fee know. If not, I think we're going to close this call, and I'm going to start practicing making paper aeroplanes for the next hour.
Good luck, Tom. Good luck.
And yeah, getting some teams together. But yeah, if anybody needs teams or anything, please give us a shout. And we've got lots of members within the association who are kind of on standby, who can join and make teams together with everybody to make sure nobody's left out. Brilliant. Okie doke, guys. Well, let's all be officially amazing and DS amazing at the same time this weekend, guys. So
absolutely,
yeah,
officially amazing. Like
Mikey said, good luck, everyone. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night and Monday as well over the bank holiday.
Take care, guys. Good luck.
See you later, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.